going on? It's Wednesday. It's like, 7:40 something. Kim downstairs is going to shoot a video. Camera's dead. So I thought, well, I got some time before Jason starts. So I'm going to do a live and see if anyone shows up. I'm not going to tell anybody. Not going to post and say, oh, I'm doing a live. Oh, this is happening. Just going to do it. See if anybody actually shows up. And oh my goodness, people are showing up. Doesn't make sense. Love you guys. How's it going? Like I was saying, I was totally planning on coming down and actually shooting content. Had an idea for some content. I'm like, I am going to shoot some videos tonight. Camera battery's dead. I'm like, of course the camera battery's dead. So I thought, well, since I'm here, I don't want to watch the news, actually, Tommy D, exactly. I grabbed myself some Saffel and said, I'm going to talk to my peeps, see who's hanging tonight, see what's going on. Bubble Bath Bourbon. How you doing, Nate? Good to see you, brother. Cheers, everybody. Love you guys. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. And Carrie's sitting upstairs. She probably has no idea. I didn't have any idea. I really actually had zero plans to come on and stream, but like I said, why not? And who we got with us tonight? We got Tim Evans, Roy R. Does Things, Daniel Kerber, of course you're here, DC, Shayla, Whiskey Central, how you doing? Jake Miller, love the camera angle. Thanks, man. Set it up just for you. JJ, Maureen Franchi, hey Maureen, Mike Cook, OG Brick 420, what's good? You are, Bubba. Tommy D, Nick Foles, Steve Dameron, Bubble Bath Bourbon, Greg Fowler. Who else we got? Lance Kramer, Wendy Miller, Bev Porter. Hey, mama. How you doing? Good to see you. Cheech Artolino. I was wondering if anyone was streaming tonight. Honestly, wasn't planning on it, but I thought, why not? And then the mash and drum. The mash and minic. So, yeah, I was like, I'm going to go shoot some content, hang out downstairs. I got an idea for what I want to do for some actual content. And just kind of setting up before I go on before I sit down and watch the mash and minute, because last night was the minic and mash, right? That's how that worked. So I'm like, yeah, this is going to be sweet. Just going to have a good night hanging by myself. And nope, now I'm hanging with all you, which is even better. I'm super happy. Stanley Wagner. Had to give up your Sunday show, so now I'm, you know what? That's probably accurate. Sunday's going to be Carrie and Amanda. Ooh, boy, it's going to be something. So now you just get me. No Malort tonight. That is for sure. No Malort tonight. I don't know what. I know everybody talks about this, but this is just like a great pour. Just a great pour. Like looking around the room, like, what do I want to get? You really can't go wrong with Saffel. You just can't. Ethan, Turk, really? I'm opening up my soul to you. I'm being real tonight. This is all about you guys. And Ethan Turk says, Glenda's content? With the I still love you, buddy. Don't worry. I still love you. Yeah, this stuff is Daniel Kerber, Team Carrie. And no matter what's on the new shelves. So thanks for noticing. This is an entire shelf of Pingree. So I had over there, I had the Pingree split on like two shelves, kind of. So I decided to make this shelf a Pingree shrine, as it should be. And this is actually my Christmas gift from my boy Alec. Can't pronounce it, but it's actually really good Scotch. So I appreciate you, brother, for that. And then I've got some other stuff up there: Obtainium, some Tennessee whiskey, some Chattanooga whiskey, some Barrel, just kind of oddball things. There's content, and then there's just not pre-recorded. Well, there's that too. I mean, I was actually going to make content. I really was. I had the best intentions. So sometimes the best intentions really get you somewhere, and then other times, it ends up being a best intention. So you have too much Pingree. Send me one of those bottles to make her. That's probably a good idea. I probably do have too much Pingree. Hazmat Obtainium. Yes, and Polish rye whiskey. Yes, good stuff. Really good stuff. But Saffel and Bond and Lillard worth $50. See, honestly, Stanley, if this was in a $7.50 for $99. I'd buy it. I think it's really, really good stuff. So $50 for a 375 is pricey, but it's just really good whiskey. So if that's something you want to do, I definitely recommend doing it. It's a lot easier just to hit the live button, no editing. Well, that's exactly what happened tonight, Steve. Like, well, camera's dead, so I guess I'm gonna go live. Why not? It's the way to do it. Exciting day today. Have you had the 2020 Thomas handy? I have not. Did you get that today? That's fantastic. Cheers, buddy. Your best lives are not planned. Love, Stout Belly. Oh, my friend Stout Belly. I love the Stout Belly. Thank you, Jason, for the super chat. You're the best, buddy. I'm excited to see what happens on the Mash and Minnick tonight. I don't know what you got planned, but I'm sure it's going to be epic. And last night was really cool watching you guys. Cool stuff. Say yes. Yes, no on Bond and Saffel. Yes, no on Bond and yeah. You know what? If I had to choose, definitely. I like having them both, but definitely having Saffel's the better one. Stout Belly, a new name. Stout Belly is the Mash and Drum. That was actually a nickname that he had back in the day. So old Stout Belly got into the stouts a little heavy and created himself a Stout Belly, which was awesome for him to talk about. That was when him and Scott and I were on a stream where the cereal stream when we were talking about Stout Belly. Yeah, but Shayla, you're good at editing. I don't know. It's something. Scotty, what's going on, brother? That was a fun night, man. We gotta do that again. That was a lot of fun. Amy Bohm, how you doing? We're just hanging out, doing whatever because it's a Wednesday night. We got to warm up. I haven't pre-gamed in a long time, so I mean, why not pre-game for the Mash and the Minnick? I mean, it's gonna be epic. Those guys are both amazing. Gary says I'm stopping in to smash the like button because he's still out hunting. Gary, you're the man. Gary, Franchi is like out finding whiskey for people across the globe, namely me. Fantastic guy. Love him to death. Picked up Obtainium port finish. Oh, I don't think I've obviously not had that. That's fantastic. Let's talk cereal again really soon. We need to. Cereal talk is some of the best talk. Absolutely. Personally, I'm super stoked because this week has been super busy for me at work, which is, crazy as we start, the new year. What's up, Maddie? Love you, buddy. But I'm actually starting to travel again. I've got 4 trips booked, so I'm super excited. I'm going to Birmingham the end of this month. Next week, I'm going to Philly. And then I'm heading to South Florida and Louisiana. So I'm super stoked to actually get out, start doing some road work again, some road travel, hopefully be able to bring you some content from the road. More importantly, get some of my sanity back and actually get to go out and do what it is that I am meant to do. And that's not be caged up at home like an animal. So super, super stoked for that. It's going to be awesome. I'm thrilled, fired up about it. Will Henderson, I love you too, buddy. Busy at work. What does that mean? You played 36 holes instead of 18? You got to remember that we have 6 inches of snow on the ground and it's 25 degrees outside in Michigan. Daniel Kerber. I would, however, be happy if you wanted to meet me in Birmingham in a couple of weeks. That would be fun. I got Kevin Hires is coming with me too. You can meet him. Oh, man, I'm telling you, this is just dandy. I'm here. Sorry, I'm late at work. Hey, dude, no, this isn't even planned. I'm just glad you're here. I can't believe that there's people that are just hanging out with me randomly on a Wednesday night. I purposely didn't post it anywhere. Just decided to fire it up and say, I wonder what'll happen. And what happened is all of you amazing people decided you wanted to come and hang out with me. So how would you compare the Obtainium to the Bourbon 30? Which Bourbon 30? Like the blend I made? That's nowhere near as good as the blend I made. Well, come on. I don't know what you're trying to prove here or what you're trying to pull, but a lot of the Bourbon 30 stuff that they do, the Jay Mattingly is it's all random. So the light whiskey Obtainium, I think, is 14 year. It's freaking amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Cheech, no, I'm not traveling with Carrie. I am traveling for work. So it will be it'll be a break for both of us. Ernie Brubaker, cheers, brother. How you doing? Bubble Bath Bourbon. You guys, so if you're not out checking out Stanley Wagner Jr.'s channel on Instagram or Bubble Bath Bourbon, there's some really cool content that both of those guys are putting out. And you got to make sure that you're subbing and following. I know Instagram's a different animal, and Stanley's trying to get some going over on Instagram. You got to check out the Mash Bill on Instagram. He's actually, I mean, you guys all know Stanley. He's a fantastic dude. So having him have an Instagram channel, I mean, what could go wrong with that? What are you doing, Hot Buttery Rolls, you sexy beast? Hot Buttery Rolls, some of the best hair in the game. Love that guy. You got to check out him too. Man, look at all these blue wrenches. What happened? Did somebody get drunk one night and make everybody blue wrenches? Oh, so much fun. So much fun. You guys are the best. This community is absolutely phenomenal. I was sitting thinking about this just the other day, and it's like, man, to think about where everybody has come and where this community has gotten to in the last year, really. A year ago this time, I didn't have a channel. Chris didn't have a channel. Bubble Bath Bourbon didn't have a channel. There was no Shelf Turds. There was no Trev Wilson channel. None of that was there. There was Sir Matt Porter, who was getting his stuff off the ground, and then there was the Mash and Drum. Obviously, I think YouTube, the Mash and Drum was here, and then YouTube showed up. So like he was there, and they just built YouTube around him. And the Bourbon Junkies, obviously, it was kind of a different time, right? There was a lot of bourbon sane. Actually, right now would be the time that Chris would be out here firing up his channel, and everybody would be getting insane with bourbon sane for the hour leading up to the Mash and Drum. There was I Whiskey She Wines. It's funny how everything kind of like moves along, changes, adapts, right? We get new people involved and new channels involved. Some come and go. The constants that are amazing stick around. Obviously, the Bourbon Junkies and the Mash and Drum and My Bourbon Journey, Scott. He's been around a while. Scott, I don't even know how long has your channel been going, buddy? It's crazy. Shayla's another one. Whiskey Central. She wasn't here a year ago. We've got it's I don't know, just exciting and fun, and pretty much any night of the week, at any time, we can jump on the YouTube here. On the YouTube, you guys can jump on the YouTube, and we can watch and hang and chit chat with each other and make fun of people. And Scotty's been going for almost 4 years now. Jeez, talk about father time. There was YouTube 4 years ago. Jeez, Scott, were you cranking it with a hand crank, like trying to get it going? 4 years, so that's kick ass. I mean, the longevity of some people, the newness of others, it's just awesome, you know. I remember like last year when the Bourbon Junkies were getting big and they went down to the Bastards Ball, and how awestruck they were. Like, just like people were talking to them, right? Like, oh my gosh, the Whiskey Tube community is talking to us and hanging out with us, and they actually acknowledged that we have a channel. And it was so exciting watching them, grow up and become, like a major influencer in this community. And the people, like watching the people that are supportive, stream in, stream out. It's absolutely amazing. Scotty was filming with a flip phone. That I actually believe. If you guys don't know Scott, he probably still actually has that flip phone, and he's mad that he can't use it because we switched to this newfangled 4G network, and it messed everything up for him. He's the absolute best, though. Love Scotty. You know what? The BJs will never grow up, but if they did grow up, would you watch them? Probably not. the best thing to do is just stick to who you are and be who you are. And they're the ultimate children, and they should never grow up. Absolutely right. I hate G phones. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I love my amazing Destination Bourbon T-shirt. Oh, Matt Porter, pubbing the merchandise. Got to pub some merchandise. You guys are, I don't know. I think maybe I'm like dying or something, and I don't know it inside. But I've been reflecting a lot. I think the new year kind of does that to you, and I'm so over the top appreciative of all of the people in this community and the people that support everybody in here. So, I mean, honestly, some of the best people that I have and have never met. We talk about it a lot in the community and how cool everybody is. But if you think about this, I'm going to watch you as I shower now. Perfect, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. If you think about it, a lot of us don't know each other, but everybody's so giving. Everybody's so supportive. And everybody just wants to hang out and have a good time. And it's absolutely mind-boggling to me that some of my best friends are people that I've met in this community and I talk to almost every day. Yeah, and 60. Speaking of never growing up, 69 here in chat. 69 here in chat and 25 thumbs up. What's wrong with you people? I mean, it's not that hard to hit the like button. I mean, for an impromptu stream that you guys didn't even know was happening. I love my Destination Bourbon yoga pants. Oh, if you haven't gotten your Destination Bourbon Logan pants, yoga pants, you are missing out because those things are the bomb.com. That is like the coolest thing that we have out there, the yoga pants. I was wearing a pair earlier, spilled coffee on them, so I had to change them. Otherwise, I'd show you. But yeah, the yoga pants are the bomb. I think Carrie's starting to figure out that I'm streaming. She's probably going to walk down here in a minute. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? What's going on? Yeah, Caitlin, there's yoga pants just for you. That's why they're there. Sugar Kitty, I'm feeling I got no thumbs. Yes, you do. You've got thumbs. You can mash them. Mash them. You're probably one of those cats that has 6 paws, which is like a thumb. That's what I'm thinking. Raw Gut Review. That's enough. These guys are awesome too. The other cool part about this community is all the people that have channels that support the other channels. It's unreal. Everyone wants everyone else to succeed. That's just so cool. All right, I'm gonna get done. I'm done talking about how cool everybody is. You guys know how cool you are, and I love you, and you're fantastic. So, thanks all for being you. So as I was putting up some of these bottles and different things I was looking at, I had Gary Franchi over here, and it made me think about this bottle, the Liberator. Chris Bragu, how you doing, brother? You know about this bottle. So this bottle is Liberator Gin that is aged in bourbon barrels at Valentine. This is the weirdest, craziest stuff in the planet. It's super florally, herbal, crazy, weird. What I'm going to do tonight, since I grabbed this bottle and I'm thinking about it, when this stream's over, I'm going to go through and I'm going to randomly put everybody's name that said something in chat tonight into a random generator, and I'm going to send out each of you a sample, 5 different people, a sample of this stuff, because you guys got to try it. It's so weird and so crazy that people just have to try it. I think that's the one thing about whiskey that you've got to sample it. Maureen, yeah, you tried it. It's weird, wild stuff. It's stuff that you have to try. And how many people have an opportunity to get a Cask Club proprietor select only release of Valentine Gin? 5 of you tonight will get this. So I'm going to send that out. And I'm also going to send out 5 samples of this. This is Distiller Share, straight from the barrel, 63.8% rye. This isn't even released. Justin gave me this from Valentine, straight from the barrel. It's just his stuff. Nothing. I mean, it's cloudy. It's unfiltered. It's got chunks floating in it, and it's fantastic. So I'm going to share that with some people tonight too. Just feel like everybody gives and gives and gives, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much that I don't want to super chat for it. I just want to give back. I just want to say, hey, I'm going to select 5 people and 5 other people, and I'm going to send out 10 samples, 5 of the Liberator gin and 5 of that straight from the barrel, some stuff that somebody was amazing enough to let me have, and I'm going to be pretty cool and send it out to you guys. So again, I'm just going to, anybody that says anything in chat, whether you say hi, screw you, whatever, I'm going to put your name into a spreadsheet and then random number generate it, and we'll go from there. Or in all reality, I'll probably make Kerber do it, but it'll still get done. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to send those out. So you guys are the best. Love the generosity. I love this generosity. The people here, best ever. Everybody here is the best, and we're going to be bringing Depingri. Going to bring Depingri tonight. That's for certain. So one of the things, while you're here, was talking with Sir Alec Rubin from AB Cigars. You guys all know Alec, and it's talking about content. And so what I was going to film tonight, what's he say? Whoa, buddy, you holding out on that non-labeled rye? I just got it, Chris, last time I was down there, and we haven't had an opportunity to get together. So it's there for you, brother. You know that. We just got to have a get-together. You just got to come over to my house and drink some. That's what you got to do. So we were talking about content and things that are out there, and he was talking about reviews and whatnot. So like when he was getting started, he's like, a lot of bottles, I wanted to know about the bottle, and but I really just wanted to know, should I buy it or should I not buy it? So one of the ideas that we came up with was just film a quick 5-minute video. It doesn't have to be heavily edited or anything else. Grab a bottle off the shelf and talk about what it is. Do you like it? What it reminds you of? Would you buy it again? That price, something like that, right? For $75 or for $40 or for $25, whatever it is it worth it and why? And so that was what I was going to do tonight. And that's probably what I'm going to do for a little bit of a segment going forward. Not really doing reviews, not giving you, the note of this is that. Probably drink it out of a rocks glass and just say, you know what, this bottle, I love it. And this is why I love it. And this is what makes it good. And if you see it on a shelf for $40, buy it. If you don't see it on a shelf for $40, don't buy it. It's not worth 50, whatever. So that's kind of the idea. And I think that'll be cool. Grant Hartwig loves the idea. It's kind of something a little different, because a lot of times people are going and you got these long reviews, right? And you got all these tasting notes, and does your tasting notes match up with their tasting notes? And it's so hard to tell. So why not just say, this is good. This stuff's pretty good, and I want to buy it again, or I don't, and why I don't buy it again. Somebody asked me, how did Carrie and I meet? Mutual friends, actually. Introduced us. I was divorced and she was divorced, and we both had kids, and it's not like the most super easy thing to do in the world is find a cool person after a divorce, and especially with kids. So mutual friends introduced us, we hit it off, and the rest is history. So she's kind of liked her from the start. I don't know why. I really don't. If she's listening, I don't know why, but I do. I'm stuck with her now. Kind of how it works, Stuck with her in a good way. Absolutely. Nobody offered me their daughter. Really? Well, did you at least play the lotto, Aiden? I mean, you were on a hot streak there. Notes are so subjective. Yeah, they absolutely are. I mean, we've talked about tasting notes and nose notes and everything else, right? So I have a lot of food industry experience. So my previous job to what I had now, I worked in the food in the restaurant industry, selling food. And so we had food tastings, and we got to try all sorts of crazy things. And so when I try something, I may actually throw out a tasting note that people are like, I don't know, what the heck is that? I don't even know what that is. It's just something that reminds everything that we taste in whiskey is a memory of something else. You're not inventing anything. You're not like, oh, this is a note that nobody's ever tasted or smelled or anything before. But what might taste vanilla-y to me might taste caramel-y to somebody else. And what tastes like sweet oak to me might taste like rotten oak to someone else. So tasting notes, nose notes, everything is super subjective. Sometimes I think we just want to know, is this a good value or not? Should I take a chance on this? Jack Daniels, I just saw Aiden Craig. I didn't read his stuff, but I saw Jack Daniels in there. Jack Daniels is a prime example of a bad reputation from Old Number 7, that if it wasn't for people in the whiskey community telling other people the single barrels are legit, the heritage barrels are beyond legit, all this, so people wouldn't necessarily say, oh, I'm going to drink Jack Daniels. So a lot of it would sit on the shelf because people wouldn't take the chance because they're like, oh, I don't really like Old Number 7. But what Aiden say? No, Lotto, but I did get a call from a local store offering a Jack Daniels barrel proof rye. That's like playing the lotto. Well done. Well done. But our banana note's real. They are to me. So, but the banana, honestly, is a yeast strain, right? So when some of different yeast resonates with some people like bananas. So it's depending on what, for me, Old Forester has that yeast strain that gives me a banana style of note. Now, if I grabbed a fresh banana and I smelled the fresh banana and then I smelled Old Forester, I guarantee you I would not get bananas. I just wouldn't, because it's what my brain associates it with. But if I've got it right here in my hand, that actual banana smell is going to overpower the yeast that's in that whiskey, and it's not going to smell like bananas. But it's your brain saying, yeah, you know what, this is what it does. It translates it into bananas for you. It's fun learning how everyone palates differ and finding when someone tastes similar to you in a bourbon. That I agree with, Caitlin. That one thing that I have learned from YouTube channels is to find people whose palates do work with yours. And those people are the ones that you want to trust. Not that you can't trust anyone else, but you want to trust their reviews more, right? So oddly enough, like if you take the Bourbon Junkies, my palate is actually more similar to Sean's than it is Dan's. Now, Dan and I both like some of the same whiskey, but when it comes to pulling notes out of certain things and being able to taste different nuances within the bourbon, Sean and I's palates are more aligned. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't trust Dan's palate, and I wouldn't buy something if he says it's good, because I've done that 100 times. But when you're out and you're watching people and you're listening to reviews, definitely find that one person that you're like, you know what? I can get down with what they're saying. I can listen to that. And when they say, I recommend a WB Saffel for $50 for a 375, and you see it out in the market, you might want to pick it up because it's definitely a worthwhile product. It's kind of how I look at it. Trev Wilson, how you doing, buddy? God, man, Trev Wilson's the man. Anybody that isn't in love with Trev Wilson isn't American. I'm just going to say that right now. And this is just amazing. This is probably the best. What is this? This is Wild Turkey product, right? This is one of the best Wild Turkey products out there. I absolutely love it. Stanley Wagner, take it easy. If you say banana 3 times in a row, Dan L will show up with a banana hammer. None of that is true. So, but that just goes to show. So to prove my point, Dan Like's palate is fantastic. I mean, him and I are we like a lot of the same stuff. Like when it comes to trying different stuff, we're like, yeah, we like this one better than that one. And and when you A and B stuff, that man cannot pick banana out of a bourbon. He's tried it. He wants to try it. He just hasn't been able to get it done. So it's funny what our brains associate. I mean, that's all it is your brain association. Obviously, his tongue and his brain don't apparently really like the banana in that yeast strain, and they can't pull it out. A dead chipmunk. who do you want to win the Super Bowl? Well, who do I want to win and who do I think are going to win are probably two different things. I would actually like to see the Sea Chickens win. I think Russell Wilson's an amazing dude. I think that I would just like to see them win. The Michigan guy in me would like to see Touchdown Tommy win in Tampa. So if either one of those two teams won, I would be super happy. But my brain is telling me that the Chiefs are probably going to win. I don't know that offense can be stopped. I really don't. They're just absolutely amazing. Now, Foles, the Packers are a weird team. I honestly feel like if Aaron Rodgers gave a damn, they'd probably be pretty good. But he just acts like he's just out there like, yeah, this is a typical Sunday. I'm just out here hanging out, tossing the rock around, you know. Caitlin, the Steelers, what happened to your Steelers? That's what I'd like to know. Like a month ago, everybody was saying this might be the year of the Steelers, and then they just lost. I think they lost to Midland High School last weekend. Like our local high school team beat them. I've never seen the fall of a team that was doing so well so fast. But hey, you know how it is. Stanley, I love Trev Wilson, hot buttery rolls, and I love Double Trev too. I don't know what Double Trev is, but that does not sound like it's not amazing. If I can get a Double Trev, I'm definitely down with some of that action. Woohoo! Whiskey Wednesday. AB Cigars. How you doing, Alec? So that's my dude right there who actually has Whiskey Wednesdays. So if you guys are not watching Whiskey Wednesdays for the AB Cigars people, then you need to leave this stream right now. Go subscribe to AB Cigars and make sure that you follow Whiskey Wednesdays because their stuff is awesome. And there's a possibility, there's a remote, slim possibility that I'll get the guest host one day and be a part of that. I would be super happy because I'm not really the cigar guru. I just know what I like. Again, like we talked about earlier, know what you like, drink what you like, smoke what you like. That's just how it is. Drink it out of what you want to drink it out of, whether that be the bottle or a Glen or whatever. None of it matters. All that matters is that you're happy doing what you're doing. Cameron, I'm doing fantastic. How are you, brother? Thank you for coming by. Double Trev is hot buttery rolls when he wears his glass. Oh, I can see that. Double sexiness. Like that he already sees Double Trev, one of the two. Either way. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I might drink this whole bottle of Saffel. It's just that good. So, yeah, this Sunday, the girls are going to do something. I don't know what. I don't even know if I'm going to be on. We'll see. Might be their channel. They're kind of taking over. I may be relegated to pre-gaming on Wednesdays, but that's okay. We'll have a good time on Wednesdays. I can set up some cool stuff. Maybe I'll make a whole new channel, Destination Wednesdays, and we'll see what we can do with that. That'd be pretty fun. Belgian yeast is known for Belgian flavors. Typically, if you don't get banana, it comes off as bubblegum instead. And that, the more you know, the little star. I love it. Aiden Craig, thank you for dropping some knowledge on us tonight. I meant to say banana flavors. I picked up Cooper's Craft last night, popping that baby shortly. Man, I'll tell you what, Hendo, that Cooper's Craft was fantastic. I don't know how I've been avoiding or not stumbled upon Cooper's Craft until now, but it's fantastic. You should let Carrie blindfold you, do 25 spins, then pick a random bottle off the shelf. She pours it as you taste it blind. That before or after I throw up from spinning around for 25 times. Found a Dalmore single malt at a spirit shop in a city I don't go to very often, and I thought I would buy both bottles they have, but then thought about the next person who could find it. Jake, see? That's great. I probably would have bought both bottles. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have bought either one. They're Scotch. But I'm getting there. That's the other thing is when I first started drinking this stuff, it was always like, you know, bourbon, that's it. You know, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Some of this whiskey's good, or some of this Irish is good. And then you got friends out there like, I'm gonna get you into scotch. You're like, I'm not getting into scotch. And you know, sure enough, what the heck? You're starting to get into scotch. It's like there's enough cool people out there giving you enough cool stuff, and there's a bottle, there's something out there for everybody. No matter what your palate is, you're bound to find something that you're like, that's my jam. I like that a lot. Hot buttery rolls at 3,400 hours. Okay, we got to get hot buttery rolls 6,000 hours. So Shayla's monetized now. Trev's monetized now. We got to get hot buttery rolls monetized now. That's what we got to do. I think Trev, you said you were monetized, right? So 600 hours. Everybody needs to like turn on their tablet on the Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Show. Welcome to the Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Show. Preferably watch the very first one that he did and loop that one over and over and over and over. It is 4,000. So is that 600 hours you got to get? So you're at 3,400 hours. You got to get 600 more hours to make 4,000. The Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Show. Got to get on that. The Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Show. That first episode that he did with the off lighting and everything is one of my all-time favorites. It reminds me of going back to watching the Bourbon Junkies when they were filming in the barn. It's awesome. So much fun. So much fun. That's a great video. And that's actually a fun way to watch some videos when you're trying to get everybody like all of their sub hours, is go back and see how far a guy like Hot Buttery Rolls has come. It's amazing. From that crazy, hilarious, terrible lighting video to where what he's doing now is awesome. Night and day. And the collection that he has too. I mean, I think all of our collections have changed and gotten so much bigger, but Chris's has gone through the roof. He's gotten a lot of crazy bottles and crazy stuff. So it's really, really cool to watch those guys, man. I was using a garage spotlight. That's probably accurate. It was awesome. That was honestly, and I'm not making fun. That was honestly one of my all-time favorite videos. Absolutely loved it. There's totally yellowed out. Welcome to the Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Show. I love it. Absolutely love it. The early days of Dan and Sean in the gym cracked me up. Yeah, me too, Greg. It's I think one of my favorite videos of the Junkies, if you guys can find it, is when Dan's sitting cross-legged in front of a fire in a red chair in his paisley shorts or whatever they are, trying to tell everybody about whiskey. It's amazing. And only in a way that only Shook can, because everything that he said made absolutely no sense. And he did. Oh, I misspoke when I said 6,000. I didn't know I said 6,000. I meant 600 more hours to get him to 4,000 is what I meant. I might be having a stroke. Might be. It's hard to tell. But yeah, go back and watch some of those old videos because they're the best. And if we can ever get the Mash and Drum to put out his video of him in the NSYNC boy band, you guys are all going to lose it, because the picture that I saw of him in that band, it's actually a dance group, but it looks like a boy band. So yeah, he was a dancer. Our boy Jason Calori was a dancer, which is absolutely amazing. Just telling you, killer stuff. I missed my pasta. Oh, Aiden's in the weight loss challenge. How's everybody doing in the weight loss challenge? I got to get in and check that out. Matt, are you killing it? Is everybody killing it? Because what is the prize even? Is it a bottle, or is it bragging rights, or is it just everybody's there to support each other? Got to admit, I'm a terrible friend when it comes to that. Being a part of that thing, I got to actually get on the scale today and tell you guys where I'm at, so that you guys can say, "Way to go, jerk! You're actually gaining weight in a weight loss challenge." A dancer in skinny jeans. He was too. Yeah, and his hair was like that 80s perfect hair. It's actually fantastic. ADHD Whiskey sent a treadmill video today. Oh, absolutely awesome. Cheers, Austin Feltz. How you doing, my man? So we got to do the Patreon. My Patreon is going well. All of you that are Patreons, thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a Patreon live stream again very soon. If not this weekend, maybe, or next, one of the two. So I'm getting that set up. I've got my logo done, as you saw. I've got a couple of other ideas. Hey, Tubman, you guys can. I've been doodling. So this was some doodles that I had for some Destination Bourbon stuff. So you guys can tell me what you think of any of that. Whether it's cool or stupid or ridiculous. Trying to create some different stuff. Kind of like it's like on this one. Have like this part across the middle be frosted and have the Destination Bourbon be around it. Adding some frost to some of these. Having this one be like a bottle that comes up and goes into the top of the glass. Just some. I can if it focuses. Oh, this didn't focus. Yeah, that's pretty focused. They're just doodles. I'm just trying to figure out how to do some different stuff. But I'm going to I'm working with Barrel Rays to try to get some glasses out. So I want to get some glasses out so that everybody can have an opportunity to order those. The Patreons that are due glasses will get those sent out very quickly. Yeah, it does kind of punk. It was kind of like a heavy metal punk type theme with the lettering. Trying to do something a little different. Definitely going to do a challenge coin, Richie. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with that as well. I'm going to get with my boy Matt because he's one of the most creative guys I know, and he's got some really cool ideas. So pick his brain a little bit and see about doing a challenge coin, but that is definitely going to come out as well. So I got some, Def Leppard fun. That's kind of like, I don't know. Again, I was on a conference call. I've been on conference call after conference call after conference call. So it's like, let's just start figuring out some stuff. So yeah, the Iron Maiden font would be cool too. Yeah. And that's kind of the idea, Cheech. Something like different, kind of cool and a little different from just the everyday, fonts that come with, Word or whatever. So try to put some more stuff out there that hopefully people will enjoy and give away some of it. And, that sort of stuff. I'm really grooving on Saffel tonight. I gotta tell you, I'm a big fan. So how was as I was thinking about traveling and what I was gonna do as far as putting out some more content with it, I've got a couple of ideas of where I'm going to go when I'm out in the different areas that I'm going to. But what do you guys think about having or trying to incorporate some bartenders at different locations where I'm at that can either tell a story or talk about some of their favorite whiskey cocktails? Since it seems like a lot of our channel actually moves towards having some cocktails with it, do you guys feel like having cocktails out on the destination is something that we need to discuss too? Something that maybe they have some really cool random cocktails where they're at. What is it that you said? No, Iron Maiden font, and I'll buy it. Sweet, done. We can do that. But that's kind of in some of the places that I'm going, there's some really cool like speakeasies, and so they've got. I know they make some really cool prohibition style cocktails, and they always have a story behind them. See, for me, the most fun that I have out and about is talking to the local people and having some of that local flair added in. Where like this cocktail's been around since blah 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 because we've been making it since what's his name? One of the gangsters was coming in here and blah blah. it's all a story, whether it's true or not. It's a story, and it's super cool. Yeah, cocktails would be cool. Some local flavor. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what makes the destination exciting, right? Like where you're at and who you're with, and the stories and the everything that comes with it. So check out the Monkey Gland. Aiden, where's the Monkey Gland at? Hopefully you can get My Bourbon Journey, the Mash and Drum ADHD Whiskey, and the Bourbon Junkies in the basement for another one of those Matt against the world shit shows. So earlier we were talking about how crazy the changes of everything are, like the collections and the channels and everything else. What Stanley's talking about is that epic night that Matt was here, and we just kept challenging him one after the other to guess what was in what we were drinking, and people were just pouring random drinks, and we were guessing the proof and the price and all this other stuff. And we were sitting right over there, like where all these shelves are. That was my couch, and there's probably half the whiskey in this basement at that time. And so it's like changed that much in basically just over a year's time, which absolutely amazing. So much fun. Monkey Gland is a cocktail. It's named after the guy who used to implant monkey testicles in people to try to fix erectile dysfunction. Well, a monkey gland. That couch still smells like me. That couch is forever the Matt Porter couch. I can never get rid of it. If I ever do get rid of it, I have to give it to Matt. That couch is more Matt, or is more Matt than couch at this point. That stream is how I found ADHD whiskey. No kidding. That's fantastic. That was such a fun stream too. That was unbelievable. Oh man, there's a story for you. Monkey Gland. I got it there. And that's exactly it. I mean, if you can find a local place, and they told me that story about Monkey Gland, you guys all got to admit that would be a hell of a story to hear from somebody like, yeah, I was in here replacing people's testicles with monkey testicles to fix erectile dysfunction. That's a hell of a story. That couch was black and used for casting. Barn door. No. Finally caught up to the live after running two times to do so. Oh man. Sounds like something from Idiocracy. Yeah, well, it pretty much is. That again, I'm not getting into politics, but doesn't it feel like we're living in Idiocracy right now? That movie? Oh my God. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there right now. But too bad we can't have Terry Crews be president. That's a hell of a movie, Idiocracy. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna be out traveling. Hopefully, I can hook up with some of you guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the Pittsburgh. I'm flying into, or actually, I'm gonna drive into Philly, and then I'm going to Pittsburgh, and then I'm gonna come back through that way towards Michigan next week, and then in 2 weeks. Yeah, not the next week, the following week. So the end of this month, I'm going to be in Birmingham, Alabama. So if anybody is around or out and around Birmingham and wants to hook up during the week, I will be there, and I would love to hang out. Do you have a territory, or are you national? Amy, I am national. So I am in charge of our entire sales organization nationwide. So I have to travel around and see all of the different dealerships and salespeople across the country. So yeah, I'm everywhere. Jason Busey, oh my God, thank you. $25 super chat. Just popped in to say hi. Got my new hi-fi set up in, and the music sounds epic and live and crunchy and amazeballs. Also chowing on some brisket nachos. So there's that. Drinking OGD 114. That's fantastic, brother. I love a good hi-fi setup, man. You can't get sound like you can off of a record, man. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to be there. From there, I'm going to Birmingham, Alabama. And then from Birmingham, Alabama, I'm going to be in Florida. And Cheech just said, when you're in Florida, I'd love to come meet you and hang out. That would be fantastic. So I'm going to be flying into West Palm Like midweek, like Tuesday-ish. And then I'm flying home on Saturday. So I'm going to be in West Palm and Fort Lauderdale in the Florida area. If that's by you, Cheech, let me know. That would be fantastic to hook up for a night and hang out. Hot buttery rolls is drooling over those brisket nachos. I could not agree with you more. And then going to be in Louisiana, in the Monroe area, which I doubt very many people are near Monroe, Louisiana. But I'm going to be in Monroe, Louisiana, Valentine's week of February. So the exciting thing is I didn't know if I was going to be able to start traveling until probably mid to late second quarter. And everything around us is opening up and people are saying, come, we need to see you, get down here. So that's incredible because that's given me an opportunity to get out and see some people and do some really cool stuff. So I'm super excited. Jason Busey, also Cheech Artolino, this is all your fault for the encouragement. He encouraged you to get the hi-fi system? That's fantastic. West Palm's a couple hours away. Weekdays are great for me. Weekends are not. I'll be jigging, of course. Weekdays can, like I said, I can do something in the evening during the week. So maybe we could meet up somewhere. I would be down with that, man. I think that would be super fun. So, do you watch the Bourbonite? I don't know what the Bourbonite is, so no, I don't watch the Bourbonite. So yeah, as things progress and keep opening up, it opens up more opportunities for me to travel for work, which opens up more opportunities for me to have meetups with all of you guys and to do some really cool content and get-togethers and live streams and all sorts of stuff. So I'm super excited about that. Hey, Lil P, my daughter's here. How you doing, Kelsey? What you up to? We're just hanging out. I was bored, so I decided to jump on and do a quick live stream. Love this kickback live vibe. Cheers, Mike. Cheers, Richie Z. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's just a kickback, chilling out. Philly's an hour away, dude. NYC is a lot closer, but if the schedule permits, let me know. It very well may. Especially, I don't know what your work schedule is like, Chris, on Tuesday. Let me look at sorry to look at my calendar while I'm talking to you guys, but maybe even like Monday night, Chris, or Tuesday, depending. Tuesday night, I might be able to do something one of those 2 nights. That would be awesome. I'd love to see you again. That'd be great. Hit me up on Facebook. We'll get all sorted out. I will do that, Cheech. That'd be fun. I appreciate that. That'd be great. Sugar Kitty, 2 hours away from Philly as well. So maybe we can have a little meetup next week. That'd be awesome. Carrie's going to be in Atlanta for a home interior convention. So she does interior design and pottery, and so she's going down for interior decorator show. So she's going to be in Atlanta while I'm in Philly. So that'll be a lot of fun. Will, I'm going to hit you up when I'm in Peachtree City, and that's not going to be too far away. I'm sure that my Georgia boys will have some stuff hooked up for me sometime first quarter. So I'll definitely be hitting you up, because that's the cool thing about Henderson is he's in Peachtree City, and my dealership in Georgia is also in Peachtree City. So that's super cool. I don't really have to go anywhere. Well, I'm gonna have to change my locks. My daughter just texted me and said, "Wait, you're not going to be home at the end of January?" Not anymore, kid. Oh my gosh, you know what? See, I'm a terrible dad. I'm an awful dad. Kelsey and I were going to hang out the next week, and I now am leaving and going to Philadelphia. I'm a bad dad. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'll be home Thursday night. JG, yes, I am in Iowa from time to time. I'm basically in every state at some point from time to time. Kelsey says, anyone else want to hang out? She knows how to get into the house. Anybody else want to hang out in my basement? Brandon Sprague, when will I be around Midland, Michigan? We'll have to meet up. That I think we can arrange, Mr. Sprague. We do have to get something going. We have to get a meetup, a local meetup again. We used to do those all the time, and this whole COVID thing just got everybody down. And I know it's real, and I know that it's a terrible thing. I know that I also know that it sucks, and that it's made a lot of friendships difficult, and a lot of hanging out difficult. So, is Kelsey your daughter offering? I don't know what she's offering. I don't know what she's got planned, but I do know that I trust her implicitly, so I'm not too worried about it. You got vaxxed yesterday. Good job, DC. So that's cool. Some people are getting the vax. They're getting, whether you believe in it or not, the more people that can help curb it, the better. It's just the truth. Barn door, Kelsey Klein, can you get into Michael's basement? Kelsey got vaxxed too. Well, you work in healthcare. You should. That makes sense. Can you imagine having complete access to Klein's bottles and not have to worry about him telling you, no, count me in at Kelsey Klein? Wait a minute. I'm not so sure that I'm liking the way that this whole thing's shaping up. I might have to cancel my trip to Philly and stay home and watch my stash. Could be some trouble. I do have cameras, so I'll know what you guys are up to. That's for sure. Not that I can stop it, but I'll know what you're up to at least. Have you ever had any whiskey from 13th Colony Distillery in Georgia? Dan R. I have not. I absolutely have not. My bourbon journey says I'm the best. No, my buddy, you're the best. You are the greatest. And just again, before I sign off here, because I know Jason's going to have his Mash and Minnick tonight, and then you guys should all go over to the Mash and Drum and hang out and watch him. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to do a randomizer tonight, and I'm going to hand out 5 samples of Valentine Liberator Gin. That is a wild and crazy ride that is aged in bourbon barrels. And I'm also going to hand out 5 samples of this unreleased Distillers Select. It is Distillers Share, straight from the barrel, 63.8% rye that I got from Justin himself at Valentine. So just as a thank you to all of you people that were hanging out tonight, and all of you people that have just been so amazing and giving and wonderful throughout my bourbon journey. Take that, Scott. I just wanted to say thanks. So anybody that makes a comment, I'm going to put all your names into a randomizer, and I'm going to pull out 5 names, and each person that I pull out is going to get, each of those 5 people is going to get a sample. So again, love you guys. Sherry G, thank you for the super chat. Not that I don't love and appreciate the super chats. They really help the channel. They help support the channel. They help putting money back into the channel. But I wanted to do something for everybody and give everybody a chance, whether you super chat or not. So love you guys. You guys are the best. Could never, ever do this without the support and love of all of you guys. And it just, you guys all mean the world to me. Chatters and lurkers, click the like button. Yep. Win. I need me some samples. Maureen, Maureen, you know where all the samples you want are. You can come over anytime, and you know that. Just got my first bottle of Mayor Pingree. Can't wait to open it. Austin, yeah, I don't think you're going to be disappointed, man. That's all I got to say is they're putting out some fantastic product. Their Rise and their Red Label bourbon is some of the stuff that they're distilling, which is amazing. Their older stuff is MGP. Then the black labels are blends, the blue labels are single barrel, and they just do great work. They're good people, and they do really good work, and they're going to be a distillery that's going to be around for a long time and be one of the premier distilleries for a long time because they're just doing everything right. Great people, and they do it all right. So, Paul Ledebur. Cheers, prime time. Been lurking and listening in the background, taking down Christmas decoration. Well, Paul, I'm glad you said something so that your name can get entered into the randomizer. So if anybody is lurking, if we have lurkers out there that haven't made a comment, I am going to cut and paste your names from the comment section into a spreadsheet and randomize it that way. So the way that you get an opportunity to win one of those 10 samples that I talked about is by saying, hi, or you suck, or don't quit your day job, anything, whatever you say, as long as you say something, I can put you in the randomizer. Do they non-chill filter the small batch red label? Yes, I do believe that is the case. Brandon Sprague, if you would verify that, because Brandon is a savant that pretty much knows everything, but I believe it is non-chill filter. Tommy D, you suck. Thank you. Thank you so much. That helps me so much. Hey, you suck. Don't quit your day. See, you guys, this is what I'm talking about. Now I feel like I should feel. I feel welcomed and loved by you, because if you're not attacking me, then there's something wrong. Thanks for the Wednesday surprise. Hey, you're welcome, man. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Matthew S. lurking. Thank you for saying something, Matthew. Like I said, why not? Let's do it. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. And I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to regroup and recoup and pour yourself a new bottle or a new glass, whatever you want, and get prepared for my boy, Jason Calori, who's going to kill it tonight with Fred Minnick. So you guys are the greatest. I love you guys so much. Cheers and have a fantastic night. I will see you all on Sunday.